Honestly, it's too bad we won't be invited back for a visit when we're done, because that is gorgeous. Now, that is stately. That I need a house eventually with a piece that stately in it. Can you imagine? It makes such a statement. It does say, I have money, also luxury. You know what I mean? And I do enjoy that. This whole area honestly just says luxury. Which, given who I am, is something that appeals to me. However, at the same time, it does feel a little too fanciful. There doesn't seem to be enough places for Shriek to roam. I mean, there are plenty of places that I think Shriek would like roaming. It's just, I don't think that they would be Shriek's favorite. You know, for instance, you know, the grass is just, it's pretty, but that's all it is pretty. There's nothing, you know, no place for Shriek to hide or find a toy and bury it and hide it amongst other things, or for Shriek just to hide, you know, Shriek's self and play that delightful game he likes to play occasionally. You know what I mean? So I don't know. While this planet does seem like a nice vacation, I don't think we could live here full time. But then again, maybe one day we'll look into getting a property somewhere where we could just have a little vacation. Nothing too fanciful. What do you think? Maybe Alderaan. No, that planet is a bit insufferable, but it's still a vacation house there. Could be nice. Where else, Vet? I don't know. We'll have to think. While I do like my apartment, still, of course, it's just, you know, I feel like we're growing out of it a bit. We shall see, though.
Snazzy. Bet Solida Hesk's got some priceless trinkets locked inside. Think she'll mind if I grab a few mementos?
No, not at all. Help yourself. Take whatever you want. Honestly, Vet, I almost insist on you taking whatever it is that you want. Alright. That droid is now dead. Let's move inside. Now, that's not a bad painting. Something like that would be fun. I like that table. Yes, this is just too much. It almost feels like a museum. But I suppose that is the point of it. I wonder if she has her own house somewhere else that isn't quite this opulent, but feels more like a home. You know what I mean? Hello! You must be security. I'm here to literally mess up everything that you've ever worked towards. I hope you don't mind. What's in here? Huh. Part of the party. Oh. Whoops. Well, these things can't be helped. What's through this door, I wonder? You were literally behind the door. That's it? No great treasure? Not just you? Either Hesk thinks that you're worth something, or I was just played for a fool, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna go with the fact that Hesk thinks that you're worth far, far more than you actually are.
Solida Hesk should be around somewhere.
Excellent.
The Archon reviewed my security himself, and if you have a problem, well, why don't you slither back and let me handle this? So the Empire is on Maked now? Trying to kill the Hutts while they're in one place? Or do you trot after the Republic fleet wherever it goes?
All right, listen, let's keep this civilized. I didn't open up our conversation like this, now did I?
There's no need for insults. You're a businesswoman, and I'm here to ask questions. That's all. What do you know about Isotope 5?
Isotope 5. Right. Yes, my company found it, mined it for our Hutt investors. Kept it a secret by their request. Worst deal we ever made. It's because of the Hutts that we're going to lose Maked.
So you're still a Hutt ally. Interesting.
You've been working with the Hutts for a long time. Don't claim you've changed now.
You want to know what the Hutts have done?
Yes.
Maked only has a few weeks left before the planetary core rips apart. That's what happens when you extract Isotope 5.
The ground quakes.
No more Maked, no more Isotope, and no more fancy resort or corporation. So yes, I'll need Hutt allies once my planet is gone.
Interesting. Now, who else has realized all of this out of curiosity? Do the Hutts know what's actually happening?
Do the Hutts know that McKeb is doomed?
Of course, that's why they're mining all the Isotope 5 they can. Go ahead, watch my hands. I'm not triggering any alarm. There. I've granted access to my corporate systems.
Checking. We're in.
Excellent.
I have information, money, and influence, and I'm as happy to work with you as with the Hutts. Just help me survive.
She acts unforgivably.
Mm-hmm.
She's not going to betray us today. And if anyone can mislead the Hutts about our presence, it's her.
I don't know. Oh, this is a difficult thing. Either I keep her as an ally, or I murder her, and both sound delicious. Now, what would be the most unpredictable thing that I could do? Also, what makes the most sense in this point? Nixie, what do you want to do?
My operation, my decision. Consider this a stay of execution, Hesk.
Thank you. I'll keep funneling my resources to you and keep an ear out for anything new.
Thank you.
In the meantime, what should I tell the Hutts?
Blame it on the war. Say that the Empire's desperate. I honestly don't care. Whatever it is that keeps them off my tail. You understand, yes?
You want to prove you're useful? Figure it out. I have bigger things to worry about.
Delegation. I like it.
We'll check her corporate data and wait for you at the gravity hook. We can chat about the end of the world.
Exciting.
We've got to have topographic scans, satellite imagery, something.
Mighty Wrath.
Right, welcome back. We found the Isotope 5's location in Hesk's files. The bad news? Getting to it is a problem. The good news? McKeb won't explode for weeks, so why worry?
Oh, well, there's that. We should focus on the Isotope 5. Where is it? I want to get it off planet as soon as possible.
Tell me the location of the stockpile. I want to move as soon as possible.
The Hutts are keeping the isotope at Stronghold 1. It's a massive vault built by the government for McKeb's treasury.
One entrance, unbreachable walls, 6 layers of security.
Fun.
6, plus a prototype being assembled by the Hutts. Some kind of Isotope 5-powered droid in the early stages. We're going to need time to plan.
Then let's make a plan. I don't want to wait too long on all of this. A, the world's about to end, and B, the longer the isotope is in the Hutt's hands, the worse off we are.
If Stronghold 1 is where the isotope is held, then how do we get inside without drawing the Hutt's attention?
What about a distraction? There's a message we intercepted.
Oh?
Interstellar Regulator Command to the Archon. The civilians are getting restless. Had to stop a riot today. And it'll get worse if the Republic's involved. We're moving the hover tanks into settlements. That'll keep them locked down. And we'll level city blocks if we have to.
Wouldn't take much to start a revolt. Worldwide rebellion, and the Hutts won't have the manpower to keep us from the isotope.
Interesting. That sounds like a lot of fun. Let's start a revolution while we're here.
Support a revolution and doom countless lives. Also, we can steal an isotope. I approve.
We'd have to free the settlements somehow.
Hover tanks are the vanguard of the mercenary army. Armored and powerful. If you destroy them, the people could rally.
What about propaganda? Couldn't we send a message? Incite them somehow?
Use the truth. McKeb is dying. Nothing will panic them quite like the fact that the world is ending, and they might not have a way off-world.
Spread the word that Hutt mining operations have doomed the planet. The truth should be enough.
As you wish. I'll leak the files.
Thank you.
If you can destroy the hover tanks, I'll keep you up to date on the status of the revolution.
Perfect.
You go to war against the Hutts today. It will be an honor to observe.
We have a revolution to witness. Oh, how exciting. We've done a lot of things in our day together, but starting a revolution. Oh, that's something entirely new. How exciting. I knew that this vacation to McKeb would be one part cursed and the other part exciting. And this just makes my day. Now look, Vet, it looks like Hesk sent something to my newest business partner. The Hutts people were crawling all over the resort within minutes of your departure. I spent almost an hour with the regulator vice commandment trying to convince them that the Empire is attempting to prevent the Republic from seizing McKeb's financial resources. I expect he believed me. I was appropriately weepy and bruised, and he's confident that no one would dare deceive him. Why the McKeb Business Council hired traitorous idiots to protect the planet, I'll never know. Still, we'll want to be careful. I can only skim our accounts or else the hut auditors will get suspicious. Once this is all over and my company is restored, I'm sure we can do more together. Mineral and spice mining. Okay. So, it looks like Hesk is trying to make sure that she's valuable enough that we won't use her for something else or get rid of her down the road. Little does she know that I have no intentions of staying business partners with her once this is all over. But then again, you never know. Never say never, right? Because things change. Now, Vet, to begin the revolution we had talked about. I think
Mercs aren't messing around.
no, they are not. But the good news is, neither am I. And we basically just, have to destroy one or two, was it 2, 3 of their tanks? We have to destroy tanks. Honestly. They seemed a little worried up there when I said it would be no problem. But it's just, it feels kind of like a gift, you know? Here, go destroy a tank. And it's like, you shouldn't have. And destroy 3 of them. Well, this will be a lot of fun in the end. Are you done yet? Excuse you. Can you blow up now? I'm waiting for the explosion. When is the explosion? Ah! That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now, did you destroy the other? There was nothing else. Okay, good. So it looks like we have 2 more of those hovercrafts to destroy. I found one. Hi. Oh, this is so much fun. It's kind of like a holiday. Start a revolution, be the cause of a revolution, and destroy hover tanks. It's kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. I am a little excited by this. I still hate McKeb, and I still hate everything that this planet stands for. But, on the bright side, this has so far been just a lot of fun. What is that also? Oh. Is that bothering you, Vet? Here, let me help. Because that can get annoying, and I want you to make sure that you can enjoy blowing up a hover tank. Because it wouldn't be nearly as much fun as if only I was enjoying it. Oh, 2 down. Sadly, it looks like we only have 1 more to go. Now, where is it? Nothing there. Let us see. Where is the 3rd hover tank? Did they really watch the whole hover tank blow up and then not do anything about it? Honestly, that's kind of amusing. This planet really is dying. Look at these from all... I assume that that's from all the quakes that are happening. Well, nothing to be done for it. What's over here? Anything? Oh, looks like we found 2 more. Hello, hover tanks. Thank you for being here when I needed you the most. Which is literally right this moment, because what I really need is for you to blow up. And you probably don't want to. Honestly, why am I even talking to this hover tank? I do not know. Because it's amusing me? Yes. Oh! Rude. Actually, it is very much amusing me. Oh.
Sheesh. Hope the sabotage was worth it. Think I singed Aleku.
No, did you really? Again? Vet, you must be more careful. All right, now off to go this way and, keep going with her. Oh, no. I was thinking I had walked a little too close. Honestly, I probably could have kept walking and you never would have noticed, but where's the fun in that? All right, now I do believe we are off to secure a holo terminal. Where do I get one of those? Somewhere around here must have one, yes? Excuse me, do you have a holo terminal I could use? I guess not. I think that there's one right over there. Hello! Thank you for noticing me. I'm just gonna borrow your holo terminal. I hope you don't mind too much. Do you? I mean, it's not gonna matter in the end because you'll be dead, but that's still besides the point. I thought I'd at least ask before I, before I did.
The hover tanks have been destroyed and the mercenaries have been routed.
My lord, we have observed the enemy's flight. Riots have begun across the planet.
Oh,
The
excellent.
Hutts just authorized the execution of any civilians not carrying ID. The mercenaries are demanding a raise.
Oh, the mercenaries are sickening. You said you had news, though.
We were counting on that much. Is there something else?
Some of the civilian leadership seems reluctant to take this opportunity to strike. We think they're laying low and regrouping. But if we're going to steal the Isotope 5, we need the civilian leaders organizing a full-on revolt. If I set up a meet, can you push them?
Yes, of course I can. How can they be so reluctant, though? We're handing them a revolution on a plate.
We've given the people opportunity and motive to fight. Why would their leaders hold back?
Caution and fear.
Yeah. There's a man named Polis Avesta who's got influence with the rebels. He's holed up at an old plantation. You've already got half the planet riled up. Win over Avesta, and he'll make sure everyone's pointing the right way.
Excellent. Well, then we know who we're going to be going to visit now, don't we? Should be fun. We'll go introduce ourselves. I do believe that this is Avesta's home. Shall we go and introduce ourselves nicely? Oh, apparently there were watch animals. So sorry to do this, because you look like you actually could be quite fun to be friends with, but honestly, I have to get in, and I can't abide by you attacking me. As I do that. Thank you. All right, Vet, time to go in. Hello, anybody home? Droids. Of course there are droids. There are always droids. This whole planet is full of them. Between the Hutts and the droids, is there no real fun, fair fight around here? By fair, I mean somebody that's actually challenging. Not fair as in fair, because that's absurd. Who wants a fair fight? I like a challenge. And you're dead. Thank you. Up the stair. Avesta, you! I've been looking for you.
Don't move, Sith! Not one move!
Careful, ground team.
Listen to their voices. They cannot defeat you, but they stand defiant.
Fine. I need to speak with your leader, if you don't mind, and maybe put the guns down. Honestly, it's only going to hurt you and not me.
I've come for Polis Avesta. Where is he?
Right here. I received your message. You freed the settlements, and I'm grateful. But why would the Empire get involved at all?
McKeb's people deserve better. Yes, they don't deserve to be under Hutt rule. Honestly, nobody does. So I'm here to set everybody free, and you can go along your own merry little way.
No one should be forced to work in Hutt mines and die a slave. The Empire is sympathetic to your cause.
You're not serious.
We've given you an opportunity to fight back. You need to take it and organize a planet-wide attack.
And what if we say no?
That would be very, very foolish of you, but yet it's within your right to do so.
If you say no, we walk away and don't speak again. Simple enough.
Fair enough. But I'll need to talk to the others. I can't make this decision for the whole planet.
I think that's a good sign.
Same.
Once Polis is on board, get out and I can tip off the regulator mercenaries. Let them know Polis's attack is coming. Maximize the blood and fury.
I never ordered that. Maybe talk to me before you decide on such things next time.
Tipping off the regulators was not part of the plan.
We don't want the Hutts to win, but we need to draw the fight out as long as possible. I thought you'd like it.
These rebels battle for their people against unthinkable odds. They deserve our admiration.
They do.
Within 12 hours, we'll coordinate raids on the regulator bases and Hutt palaces. But we're still outmatched. Stay and help us plan.
You know what? Why not? I love a good revolution. Let's do it. I'll help.
Show me your equipment and your team. There's a lot to prepare and not much time.
I guess you made your call.
I did.
Take your teams here and here. Understood?
Won't be easy.
We won't do better either. We should get ready, and you should get going. Not sure I should say it to the Empire, but thank you.
Did I do that out of the goodness of my heart? No, not at all. I did it because A, it's amusing to see this revolution happen. Because we never get to see revolutions happen right in front of our faces. And B, Katha thought that she could make a call without consulting me first, and honestly, that bothers me. So, taught her a lesson. Don't do that. Now, where are we headed back? To them or somewhere else?
My team say they're outgunned. Tell the Hutts to get us aerial support or the regulators walk. The Hutts took our planet from us. Now we take it back!
Pakamalamaku, a perge kikama.
My lord, we're getting a few hours before the fighting settles. That's our window to break into Stronghold 1 and steal the Isotope 5.
Out of curiosity, who is winning this fight? Because it's amusing now.
How are the rebels faring against the mercenaries and the Hutt Armada?
They fight bravely. They will not win this day. But give them time.
Can you get me the Stronghold 1 data? Right. The vault facility is built into a volcanic mesa, with a single entrance above the magma. It's also got sensors, alarms, enough to catch any thief who gets inside.
A volcano. That has a nice flair to it. If I do ever decide to build some kind of secret lair or base, I do think a volcano would be a lot of fun. Vet, will you make a note of that for me for the future? We need to disable the security, though. Do you have plans for that?
We don't want to alert the Hutts before we have to. Can we neutralize the systems?
Our science consultant has a proposal.
Oh?
Niga manik nagig oya. Makini argam kim mamek wawak. Beraka karam kara. Ninyamak oramag yang megik. Mem amgab kugab kramanik. Umka kiga mayamak.
Interesting. That's actually quite a fun idea. So what will I face inside then?
Assuming I proceed with a frontal assault, what then?
My squad will follow your initial insertion to cover your escape route.
Excellent.
Once inside, expect heavy resistance. Regulator mercenaries and automated security, yes. But also specialists loyal to the Hutt cartel.
There's also the Hutt's prototype Isotope 5 droid. Assuming it's online, which we probably should. Still trying to find its weak points, but we're out of time.
That's fine. I'll find their weak point when I'm fighting it, because that's what I do best. How will I steal the isotope after that, though?
Let's assume none of this proves a problem. How do I move the Isotope 5 stockpile?
We estimate the Hutts have mined about 100 kilos of Isotope 5. You'll be able to move it by hand with Sithorat's help. I think that's everything. We're at your service.
Excellent. Thank you. All right. And how is your team holding up? Out of curiosity.
Things are about to get tense. What's the mood of your people?
Frankly, no one came here expecting to survive. But we all want to see it through.
This is our redemption.
Not for all of us. Sergeant Bederu is doing it for his family. Honthor wants to set an example for his people. But we're ready to save the Empire. You'll get the Isotope 5 off-world.
Listen, I do appreciate how dedicated you all are to your redemption and your jobs and your families and your people and all of that good stuff. But no one's dying today if I can help it. I honestly am going to survive this because I refuse to die unless it's on my own terms, of course. So, just bear that in mind.
Plan your funerals another time. I mean to get all of you out alive.
Sort of a bonus, then. Thanks. Nodrin, send that data on where to plant the explosives. Sithorat, get your team ready. All hands, let's go.